Hi there. Short story writing prompts, Thursday edition. Um, we're going to wander into one of the rooms where we live, and I'm going to pick something at random. So I did have an idea, but it wouldn't be at random if I used an idea that I had. So let's wander into the kitchen. And in the kitchen, we will go into the crockery drawer. And okay, so there's an earthquake, and all our cups and dishes smash. And that is the starting point for writing a short story. So, what does this do by way of causing a problem for your protagonist, and how does your protagonist try at least to overcome the problem? Well, okay, there's nothing to eat off, but more immediately, there's a hazard to health. If the protagonist has pets or small children or even elderly people, perhaps people who are not so steady on their feet going around, then there could be shards, and this could lead to a scenario where somebody has to go to hospital to get stitches. Obviously, there's a hygiene problem which is easily overcome insofar as if you don't have dishes, not yes, dishes and plates and things, then perhaps you would need to do as they do in some parts of the world, improvise, perhaps use um, something such as aluminium foil or pots and pans or cups to contain food to eat out of. So, as I said, easily overcome that. What if one of the shards accidentally flew into the food that's cooking on the hob or is being prepared on the side and caused someone severe internal injuries? Um, what else could go well? How else could this provide a problem? It could be that it's a special holiday occasion. In the West, say Thanksgiving. In other cultures, any kind of family gathering which is deemed important, where eating takes place as a kind of the central role, takes the central role of the holiday, you've got a problem then, and there could be a certain amount of back and forth between other characters about the competence of your protagonist. So, as I said, looking at the crockery, what could happen to it to render it um, unusable? It could well be that perhaps it doesn't have to smash, but perhaps there's a fungus going around, which is invisible perhaps in some way to your protagonist because they're not wearing spectacles, but they should, so they cause food poisoning. There could be bacteriological problems. What else? Um, it could be that it's special crockery, family heirloom, and it breaks, and that causes a certain amount of reminiscence on the part of the protagonist. But then, if it is a family gathering, there are remonstrations because they would normally expect to see this special set of dishes being used in honor of past ancestors. So there are lots of ways to use this as a starting point by asking what if. Okay, that's 5 minutes. Tomorrow we'll pick, well, I'll go with my first choice. It won't be quite so random. Okay, but again, something from a different room in our house. It's a game you can play. Game What If. Finding random things in specific rooms in your house and asking, okay, what is this? What role could it play? How could it cause a problem? What would be the consequences? And how would my protagonist overcome that problem? See you tomorrow.